Mounting a pressure-sensitive decal to a substrate can be a real challenge because once the release liner is removed, the pressure-sensitive decal becomes very elastic and has the ability to stretch or elongate. But using your compadre and the following techniques, you can accomplish this with ease. Before you mount your pressure-sensitive decal to your substrate, it's a good idea to check the overall flatness to make sure you don't have any voids or holidays. I'm going to use a straight edge and look for light shining up underneath the ruler. Here's what one looks like up close. If you have large voids like that, turn your board over and check the other side, because they can keep the adhesive on your pressure-sensitive decal from making good contact when processing it through the laminator, causing large air pockets. Remember to thoroughly clean off the surface of your substrate before you attach your decal. Now I've trimmed one edge along the side that I'm going to use to help position the decal to the substrate. We want to tack the leading edge here. To do this, I'll turn the graphic over and peel back the release liner, exposing the adhesive all the way across this edge here. I'm going to press lightly in the center towards the outsides to form a hinge. This will help hold the pressure-sensitive adhesive up off the board when I turn it over so that I can position the graphic onto the substrate. Next, take the leading edge and tack it to the substrate, going all the way from the left to the right. Start by raising the top roller and setting the left and the right shim wheel to correspond to the thickness of the mounting substrate you're working with. Now, if you happen to be working with metric sizes, use the reference chart located up underneath the infeed table for the correct setting. Once you've set both of those, go ahead and place the rollers in the down position. With the leading edge of our decal now attached to our substrate, we can process this through the laminator. I've set the forward speed of the laminator to 5 feet per minute. Take the leading edge and place it firmly into the nip. Press and release the foot switch to advance the leading edge of the substrate firmly into the nip. Pull the decal taut and wrap it around the top main roller like this. Reach down and grab the release liner and pull it back, and use the foot switch to start the laminator. Slowly pull off the release liner, exposing the adhesive as it makes contact with your mounting substrate. Towards the end of the decal, raise the release liner like this to make the decal cling to the top roller. Looks great. The last step will be to trim the edges from around the substrate. To do this, I'll use an AGL imager. It is the fastest, safest, easiest way to trim the overhang off of prints that are mounted to substrates. Not only that, it'll keep you from nicking into your boards or cutting into your substrate. Mounting pressure-sensitive decals to substrates with your compadre really is easy. However, I do recommend if you're working with 4-foot by 8-foot panels or panels where your decal is going to be tiled and needs critical alignment, that you pre-mask those graphics before you actually start to mount them. Not sure how to pre-mask pressure-sensitive vinyl graphics? Check out the video on your compadre.